Hey guys, welcome to another Warno video. We'll be playing at the 24th Infantry Division Mechanized. We're going to be on the right side. Playing with us will be in the 82nd. That's going to be on kind of the left side, left middle, say. Then we have Berlin Command, which is going to be kind of middle right. And then we will have, what is this? I'm not familiar with the British. The first Armored on the far left. We're going up against the 119th on the right. Ender's playing the 39th. We have another 39th in here. And then on the outside will be VDV. So the idea with this game, a little bit of a crazy game as we go to my view. And we'll play it. Let's not go that fast. So that is because we're actually going to do a hold over here. Going to push over on left. So we're going to be holding against two players. And it does get pretty interesting where we use a lot of air to control this area. So first contact is going to be kind of middle left. And a VDV push on left side. Heli rush right. We come up, but our Hueys are going to get fired on. We're going to see this. What's ultimately going to help is they're going to see this. Eagles coming in. They hit our AA. And then this push in. While it hits the ACAV here, our Hueys are actually going to get in there. We come in with some more. We take out one of his AA. And we're going to put our Hueys up here and just mess with them. More coming in. Another Eagle. And we kill another one. And there's a Tunguska on the right side. That's when we kind of knew that there was another person over here. AA here, taking a shot. Now we're going to bring in some more infantry. We're going to bring up our leader. We captured this point and this one. On the right, it's going to be grinding. Ender is going to take on two here. And the push on the outside. Unfortunately, this fire team, I put in the wrong spot, but we're going to get that in. We're going to come out with two Chappelles and a TOW 2. What we're going to do is we're going to have a bunch of TOWs here. TOWs and Dragons. We're going to use ATGMs to kind of lock this away from tanks. Remember, 119 can throw a lot of tanks at us. And we saw him over here. Go push. Opener was smashed over here. And now we're going to have the far left side. The biggest thing is we just need to hold. So we get that point, and there it is with 5. TOW coming out here. Nighthawk goes out. Abrams coming out. And so from there, here, we didn't see this, and we see a static bit here. We're going to start bringing up these tanks and kind of setting them in this area. Tow 2. Good tow 2 angle from here. So you can see the field, any push, and then also anywhere out here. This dragon can see anything that comes out here. Couple more tows. A good move. Okay, just holding.
I'm listening, Captain. Got it. Right up. Get in formation.
All right, here's the T-80 coming up. And it's going to move down. This gave me an indication that there is a group being together on our right. And here is another chaparral. And we're going to call up an MLRS because we do want to deal with anything that comes on the outside. The Chaparral can see a lot. We're still waiting. We're gonna try to get this tow over here. Here they are. This ACAV sees them, gives us a little warning. First one misses the tow there, but it does hit the ACAV. One coming from the Chaparral does miss. One from the T-80. A shot there on the tow. Tow is going to get the first one off. That is going to hit one of the tanks, but that Chaparral finally goes down, so does the tow. Now this side is likely going to get flanked. We're going to put an arc around here to force them to come across this field or through this line. And if they would have pushed here, we would have had them. We actually set our MLRS to target the BDRM so we could target some of this recon. This is unfortunately not going to hit a lot, it seems. That one's right on him. Not the most accurate strike. It's pretty down, pretty hard. Taking the Mirage in. Now this Mirage, I think this is the one. It also has the unguided bomb. So you want to kind of come in, bomb something while it has the ability to conduct seed. And it is insanely good Because say you want to come in and bomb something like this, it will lay down some seed, which is really cool. So here's a push out here. We're going to get an Apache and a Kiowa out here. We're going to run seed. We will not get the first shot. Seed will pop around. Bunch of seed there. And I think this... Oh, it does have seed. Then here comes a couple of bombers. First one coming down. Misses because of the smoke there. We're going to keep on running the seed. MiG-29s come in. We're going to come in and this Apache is going to get hit. Will be taken out, which is unfortunate. It was the only one there. We take this seed and we start trying to get the MiG-29. We hit it once, hit it twice, but we'll not take it out. This MiG coming over, it's going to get hit. And here's the cluster. Cluster's coming in. It does not fire. The Kiowa, though, still firing over here. We're going to move that back. We bring up a tow Cobra. Our MLRS is reloading. We're going to get it over and staged. This tow Cobra is going to come out. There's no air over here. Gonna take some shots in a tow. Smoke is over here. Doesn't matter, it won't block it. We do miss the BRM. We're gonna take out it, the recon at this point. Another tow coming in and they're just out of range. We're gonna pull these back. Tow's gonna take some shots of that BRM. 2 seed coming in. Nothing responds. That tow misses. This Harrier cluster is going to come in for that T-80. And another time it's not going to actually fire because we lost sight. This tow Cobra is going to be starting hitting this. Here is our cluster coming down. Great cluster taking out those. Moving back here. With the tow and Kiowa, we're going to bring it all the way back to the supply point. We're going to get this MLRS to fire right around here to make sure that they're not advancing with infantry. As we're reloading this, gonna hold them off. Like, here's one thing that we've kind of balanced with 3 in the town itself. The push here has been great with the infantry and just spectacular flank on the outside, forcing eventually what we're gonna see with the British Division. Was that the 1st Infantry? Yeah, 1st Armored. The 1st Armored is gonna be all the way back here and essentially creates a U shape, and we take this. Our MLRS taking shots here. And the BTR ZD. One more shot, and I don't know how it didn't die with that one, but it died with that last one. Couple seed coming in. Tunguska's in the forest. Cluster's going to pull off. We're going to bring in a Phantom. Unfortunately, we're not going to be fast enough with that Phantom because the Tunguskas will come out. Harriers going to be shot down. I don't know the reason of flying these AA over. But maybe there's a helo back there. I don't know. Here comes the Phantom. He's gonna come in. He is to bomb here. Tunguska's moved, so that's unfortunate. Phantom's gonna take some shots, and this missile here will miss. Last one just out of range. The Phantom will get out. I do re-signal those. And these scouts will actually see them. Unfortunately, we didn't have another scout that was closer. But we can, this scout can see them. What we also have set up in a line is we moved that National Guard Abrams over here. We have a command next to it, so it will buff it. It will get a veteran bump. The reason why we put it right there is we're going to end up putting another Abrams right in that tree line there, where that command can keep it up. We're going to send a seed over here. Looking. It is there, but we don't take a shot. That's unfortunate because it's hit. So what do? Well, so MLRS is ready. We're going to move it out. I think we eventually hit this force with the MLRS. A movement up in the middle here, but luckily we have some Bradleys. We're going to take out the Rozvedka. In this space here, we are just going to keep on taking shots. What we're going to do, however, is get these dragons, and we're going to put up a defensive position here in this area with this Bradley doing absolute work. It's going to take shots at this Metis. Missile finally coming in at the Bradley. It's going to hit the Bradley, which is unfortunate. We're going to bring up a couple more ACAV because we need a couple more scouts in this area. And we've moved our MLRS. It's getting ready, just reloading. So with this, the Engineer's Dragon are going to be here. This Engineer's Dragon takes a shot from something big. Explosion over here. It's going to move back. We're going to have to heal that. This Engineer's Dragon is putting some work on it. It does have the shock trait. Against the Thessaloniki, which also has the shock trait, but these arrow rifles do not. So just in sheer numbers with our units, we should be able to win this fight here. These Iglas coming in, gonna come in this forest. And you know what we do with any air that we can see. Couple aircraft coming around, and at this point we've won the middle of the map. So with that in mind, I'd actually said, hey, I'm gonna need some help, but I didn't notice that they had already won this side. So realistically, the guy with the 119th has to push. I think those Thessaloniki Metis were destroyed there. These Mirages coming in did get some good attacks around here. Some good ones. We're going to bring out some arrow rifles just to reinforce. This cluster is going to come in. We know those Iglas are there. We're going to come in and drop those. Cluster will survive. But also we got to see where those Tunguska. So I saw a bunch of vehicles come over here. A bunch of infantry. We saw the Tunguska, so we're going to come over and we are going to put a Strike Eagle in the area just to bait some of these guys taking shots. Seed coming in. Seed's going to hit one Tunguska. Here another Tunguska over here. We'll kill the Seed. MLRS is still going to take a shot over here. A little bit of a push here. Thessaloniki Metis. Two of them coming up. We are able to see them. One of the scouts goes over here with the ACAV, and the other one comes on the other side. We do hit the forest. We're still not seeing anything with these scouts. We're trying to bait a little bit. We had a couple over here. They come in. Eagle does put one down, but unfortunately it wasn't guided on target, so they're all there. So I put these scouts more on the inside here. We can see on the backside, since these scouts can see across the field. Here's the igloos. I forgot to put them on return fire. Unfortunate. And here is a push from the T-80s. Of course, we have these Cobras. Scouts are going to go down. We have this one over here. We have 2 Kiowas out here providing some scouting warning. So looking here, we're going to bring in our cluster. We were going to bomb this, but we lost sight. So we're just going to hold it back here. We're going to bring up the Kiowa up here to see if we can get these side shots if they move across. MLRS is reloading, so we're going to move him to a position to fire. And we are going to wait. We see this T-80 on this side. We're going to send the cluster for it. The cluster coming in. We've maintained sight. Does come off. A lot of AA in the area. Cluster is not going to be fully on the T-80, unfortunately. So we are going to have to hit it with an MLRS. We're just going to aim the whole tree line there. Specialized are going to move up. We do have this tow, but it will not make it up to that spot. So the National Guard M1, we're going to bring it up. That's the one that's going to be in this slot here. What we're going to do, though, is to make it easier since we have no contact here. We're going to move this tank here in that position, or actually like right back here. And that one in an easier position to get there, shorter length, will get itself in that spot. That mine. Rozvedka gonna take some shots. This tow is gonna take some shots at this T-80. Gonna hit. Get an ammo explosion. ACAF will miss. We'll bring in a Phantom. Well, one Phantom. That Phantom will get that strike, and then we kind of bait that. But we don't see where that other igloo was over here. It's not gonna matter. They're gonna bring over a seed, but ultimately it's not gonna matter because we don't have anything that can be seeded. Tanks are gonna start taking some shots. Command tank gets hit. That A gets hit once. Shots over here. Now, I don't know why, but he lands this in the middle of an arty strike. And it goes down. I don't know the reasoning behind that. Our Abrams are just taking absolute shots. Both of our aircraft there go down, our Kiowa and our tow. Good side here. And then he's gonna pull off. This Igla's still there. We've added a tow. Aircraft tries to come in and do something. It's not. This is the AI pushing at this point. BRDM is going to be hit and killed. We're going to keep up the infantry presence here. MLRS is going to repair. Like I said, this is an all the way push. At this point, the game is over. It was over a while ago. It's the AI here pushing me out in the open. Now some shots coming in from the ACAF. That first one's gonna miss. Towa's gonna take a shot. That one's gonna miss. The T-64, that's gonna miss. The second Menace is gonna take a shot. That one's gonna miss. That Metis is gonna miss. BRM takes a shot. Does hit it that time. That's taken out with a dragon. Metis still getting shot here by the fire team dragons. We do take out this. Well, our ally does. BRM coming a little too close to the toes and the dragons, and we do kill it. The ACAB does survive. And we're holding. This TOW 2, I was a little bit off with the supply. To actually supply it. Could have taken out this TO-55, but just short. We're going to bring in another, well, some more Bradleys. These are fire team dragons, so we're going to get them up in the front. Shots coming in from the ACAF and the chieftains here on the Metis. That's going to be knocked out. T-64 is going to be hit by a dragon. That one's out. This dragon is going to take a shot, and it will kill the T-64. So moving here, the last ditch to get something. We're gonna bring up more supply. We're kind of moving around some sky to make sure they can't come around us. Shot there on the T-80. Side shot from the TOW 2 hits and destroys it. We're gonna bring in this cluster. Take out this other T-80UD that's in the forest. Cluster comes in. It does wave off to the right. It's a tight enough coverage that it's not going to be hit. Well, until the last one. T-80 is forced out of cover. Takes one rocket to the side. Will smoke out. This dragon is going to take a shot. It has some look. It will actually evade into the smoke. TOW 2 now taking a shot. It's going to stay within range. But it hits the T-80. It just misses it. Fire Team Dragon forcing it out. And here we are. Still getting some supply in here. Repairing some tanks. Getting this TOW up. Getting these. That spawn's pretty much trapped. This supply though is going to take a rocket, so that's unfortunate. It is able to supply a lot of the TOWs here. That Conquerors is going to evade that. We're going to get the MLRS on it. I don't think it's going to really matter. We're going to get a Strike Eagle though. Strike Eagles are going to look at these T-80s, but not before one TOW does side shot one of them and kills it. A couple more missiles coming in. Looks like one was from the Dragon taking out the Conquerors. This TOW fires, going for the T-80. This Strike Eagle did put out some. Does kill something back here. I don't think it was a T-80. We go for the other T-80. That one comes out, and that T-80 is down. And now the F-15 does get shot, but it will survive. It'll evac. This MiG-23 is going to go right over. It's going to be hit once. Second one's going to hit it. This MiG-23 to come over. That chaparral misses. That one hits. That one hits. And that is the end of that MiG. So BRM push. We're going to counter this with Arty. Here comes the Arty from the MLRS. He's going to move right into it. We're going to have one be cleaned up there after the missile hits it. More coming in. And it's just going to go into a sea of missiles. Those Bradleys taking shots. Another one down. Another. And another fired. That's going to hit that one. The other one's going to hit that. And finally, the BRM ones are going to try to smoke out. Shots from the Bradley kill another one. This BRDM does force this dragon out, but this dragon team's going to take a shot. Streaking, and it is gonna hit. One more dragon with it. Let's see if it hits. Is that ATGM hit? I think that was from the Bradley. But that one's gonna miss. But that Phantom is gonna kill it. Phantom's gonna come over a bunch of air, still over on this side, but it will survive. MiG-23 coming in. It's gonna fly right over all of our air yet again. Anti-air chaparral misses. That one opens up, and then the last one, the one behind the lines, and that will be your game. So kind of a new strategy on this. I did not think it would work, but it does. We were positive in that. I had most of the team's conquest points, but we did go positive in kills and losses. Pretty much what we lost here. This MLRS did some good work. We took out a command with it and some supply. Those T-80s being taken down from a lot of ATGMs or rockets from Helos. This Eagle kind of saved us, taking out that AA and MI-24. Specifically the MI-24, the recon, gonna make it a little bit blind out there. MLRS picking up some good ones, and really a lot of our infantry actually doing work here, but also our ATGMs with that one against a BTR ZD. Chaparrals. This Chaparral took down Akula and a MiG-23. That Akula is a big one. This Fireteam Dragon clearing the way. There's T-64. Another T-80UD from the TOW2 and the Conquers. Okay. Another couple T-80UDs from the Strike Eagle. Strike Eagles are very strong in this. I don't think we used the other Strike Eagle. I think it got shot down before it was able to actually hit something. This Bradley did some work against some BRMs and some BRDMs. And then lastly, it was that Fireteam Dragon, not that BRDM. So a pretty good random 4v4 on Teufelsmoor. They came up, did some good work, and well, have a new strategy in our first episode, our first game really on the channel. I did play the 24th a lot to get a decent game for you guys. It took a while because the 24th, I just had to figure out how to really play the 24th, and it's all about the ATGMs, and we got a good game for it. So thank you all for joining me. Go and leave a like below, comments, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.